How's it going, my Comic Chat Army? If you watched the previous video earlier in the week and noticed that we're wearing the same exact outfit in that video as we are in this video, don't worry, we're not dirty. We're just filming a bunch of videos back to back in the same day. So if you watch I'm gonna put this out Friday. So if you're watching this on Friday and seeing Monday and we got this on, it's That's because in real time we filmed them within 20 minutes apart of each other.
With a baby, we gotta get videos we can
right.
in.
Trying to film as much content as possible while she's quiet. All right. So I guess you go first.
So I read It Eats What Feeds It.
Oh, this book is hot. Yeah. I think, what is this? This is the third printing. So, what does that tell you?
Yeah, it's a really good book. I got excited when I finished reading this, but the premise of the first one is basically a woman puts out an ad for basically, I guess you could say a handyman / assistant, a caretaker, so to speak. So a young man responds to the ad and starts to kind of notice a few little things here and there, but nothing serious. I don't know. It definitely sets it up to kind of question if something's questionable about her or if there's something questionable about the house.
You know what this reminds me of what you just told me?
What?
The skeleton key.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I really enjoyed this one. I mean, it was a quick read, but it gave me enough to keep me on the edge of my seat wanting more. The colors are really good. It's different. It's very murky and just dark and just, oh my gosh, I can't think of the word I was looking for.
Do you think this is digital?
I don't know.
Or do you think they painted it?
I don't know, but do you see the art's very different? It has a, like a melancholy kind of vibe to it, which really plays into the story of what you're reading. Definitely recommend it. Can't wait to continue reading it and let you guys know what else it's about. So
I read Grit #1.
But you were wanting to read this.
Yes, until I actually read it. Because after I read this book, I was kind of disappointed by it. And I was also felt like I'm being duped into buying #1 because the book starts off with the guy on the front. We're going to call him Grit until we find out in later issues what's his name. But his name's Grit, and he's walking with another gentleman to the edge of the woods, and he's like, hey, I got a troll problem. Can you help me out with my trolls? Dude's like, yep, not a problem. And just starts murdering. From the, second page to the very end, he just murders.
For no is there any reasons?
I mean, he's murdering the trolls, but, look, that's it. I don't know why he's there. I don't know anything.
So it kind of just left you, it was very vague.
Yeah.
Just kind of left you with a lot of questions.
Yeah, a lot of questions. Like, well, how did he get there? Why did he get there? So now I know that book #2 is going to have barely any action and a lot of story to make up for issue 1.
Which I kind of agree with you. When books tend to do that, I think you kind of lose momentum, I guess you can say, because then you're cramming so much into one book, and then it goes back to being very vague and boring, and
kind of like Superbud.
Yeah.
The first book was real thin to normal 26 pages, and the second book was 30, 32, or 37 pages.
Yeah.
They crammed so much into the second that they didn't want to put into the first.
It's I always question, because I've reviewed books like that. Do they do that for a reason? Why, especially when it starts off with a main character, why wouldn't you want to give some sort of backstory or name or something at least to what you're reading?
Yeah, and he runs into a cult that summons this blood monster. And all the words is there's probably only 15 words in this book. It's not a bad book, and it's not even, how do I word this? It's an alright book. I just felt like the tactic they used it feels cheap, and it feels like I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it could have been better. A little bit of story, instead of cramming it all into number 2. Because I think we've got number 2 and 3 over there. We're also going to review at a later date. But
yeah, I always question why our writers do that, artists do that. I mean, I've never written a book, not saying anything, with how people do that, but I question why.
right.
Especially when you're doing a first book, you'd want to put enough into it to keep somebody interested in reading it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I would imagine it'd be more expensive to do all action than it would be to be like, they're sitting at a table talking. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
Well, if you're a writer out there and you have any input or feedback you'd want to put into this, let us know.
Right, or if you're
Seriously,
an artist, let
I'm
us know, does
interested.
action scenes cost more than just like a build-up, or is it you just charge for the page no matter what it is?
Yeah.
I'd like to know.
I mean, like this book, it eats what feeds it was a very quick read, but it gave me so much in so few words.
Right.
And I think it's pretty comparable to what I'm
Yeah.
looking at from what you read, because there's really not much. There's not much writing in this. It's very easy, very quick, but
Yeah, this is murder, 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 murder. But I mean, it was pretty cool. Like, I don't know. I mean, it was cool. I got mixed feelings. I liked it, but I didn't like it because I know number 2 is going to be a lot of reading. I wish it would break it up into 2 books. And
guess we'll have to see how you feel after you read the second one.
right. I mean, maybe the second one will clear up who this gentleman is and what's this gentleman's name. But
You might be surprised.
right, y'all pick the book up yourself and y'all tell me y'all's opinion on it. Or y'all tell me down in the comments if you've already read Grit, what you did like and what you didn't like about it.
Yeah. But that's about it, you guys.
Yeah.
We're going to keep putting them out as much as we can.
Right. So like, subscribe, comment, share.
Yep. All that good stuff.
All right.
Peace.